Welcome to the Sustainable CT Actions and Impact Review for the beautiful month of October 2024. Brought to you in part by our good friends, the Common Sense Fund. Remember, the Common Sense Fund promotes action both on the environment and in the arts that is practical, creative, and addresses social needs. And we are so glad they do. Visit them at commonsensefund.org. There could be no other headliner this month. A record 43 awards have been earned by Connecticut towns in 2024. That's right, 8 municipalities earned their first certification too. An astonishing goal of 43 awards, 32 municipal certifications, and 11 climate leader designations have been earned by Connecticut municipalities this year, making it the highest level of annual achievement ever in our 7-year history. Read all about this astonishing achievement at sustainablect.org, of course. And remember, we'll be honoring all of our 2024 certified towns and brand new cohort of climate leaders and celebrating 5 years of Community Match Fund success at the 2024 Sustainable CT Awards celebration on November 13th at the Katharine Hepburn Cultural Arts Center, the Kate, in Old Saybrook. You don't want to miss that. Register where? You guessed it, at sustainablect.org. In Elements this month, our next coffee hour is all about the entirely new website that we're about to build for you. That's right, we're recreating your favorite website, sustainablect.org, and we need your input. Municipal officials, sustainability teams, partners, friends, anyone who uses our website to pursue certification or just as an information resource, now's your chance to tell us what you like and what you don't like about our current site. Your input will help inform our decisions about how to construct a new platform for 2025. Don't be shy. Come on, tell us what you really think. Just don't spill the coffee, okay? And remember, you can join Sustainable CT for virtual informal discussions most third Thursdays of each month. We share program updates and resources, explore your questions, and strengthen the network of Sustainable CT champions. Yes, we do. These sessions are free, and you know that free is good and open to all. For your edification, your enlightenment, and your entertainment too, it's The Impact, a Sustainable CT podcast. We catch up with Carl Fortuna, first selectman of the fabulous town of Old Saybrook. Carl's service to the community reads like a hearty alphabet soup. MIRA, CCM, COST, RiverCog, and let's not forget CIRMA, that's the Connecticut Interlocal Risk Management Agency. Topping it all off, he's been the first selectman of Old Saybrook, a gold certified town by the by, for 13 years. And wouldn't you know it, we just happened to be holding our 2024 awards celebration at the historic and folkloric Kate Theater in Old Saybrook on November 13th. Come to the table for October's Impact when we sit down for a great conversation and healthy helping of the new Old Saybrook. And in the Community Match Fund this month, we're helping to clean up and protect the North Branch of Hartford's Park River. The Little River, formerly known as the Woods River, was visible from Mark Twain's window, don't you know? Today, it is sadly toxic from runoff industry, parking lots and street trash thrown in the woods. The Park River community and a consortium of local organizations wants to clean it up, and you can help them do it. Just days are left in their campaign to reach a modest funding goal. As Twain said, nature knows no indecencies. Man invents them. Spot on as usual, Sam. You know, Sustainable CT and Actions and Impact, this very newsletter, and me speaking to you right now, it's all made possible in part by the Tremaine Foundation. The Emily Hall Tremaine Foundation seeks and funds innovative projects that advance solutions to basic and enduring problems, and that's a very good thing. Visit them at tremainefoundation.org. Remember, Sustainable CT is independently funded. We don't have a magical unicorn rainbow money tree, no sir, but you can be a Sustainable CT sponsor. Find out how at sustainablect.org. You'll be glad you did. In conveyances this month, our intrepid project coordinator, Inez Ortiz, was out and about once again, this time for the unveiling of a Charter Oak sign as a work of art at Hartford's Bushnell Park. The Bushnell Park Conservancy raised funds to turn the trunk of a tree into a piece of art. A Sustainable CT Community Match Fund project, yes sir. A Hartford artist brought the Charter Oak sign back to life as a functional work of art. Very nice. Check it out. A new curriculum sparks conservation awareness in middle school. Yes, it does. Lights Out Connecticut has developed a new lesson plan for middle schoolers that teaches them about the effects of light pollution on migratory birds in Connecticut. Very cool. The Northwest Hills Council of Governments has a new quarterly newsletter, Quarterly Compass, created specifically to keep Connecticut's Northwest region informed and engaged with the latest updates in regional services and items of interest. Check that out. There's a new round of Long Island Sound Resilience Grant Writing Assistance. As of October 1st, a third round of the Long Island Sound Resilience Grant Writing Support Program is available for municipalities and community organizations. Don't miss that. Sustainable CT's crowdfunding partner, Patronicity, produced another case study, this time on Steve Muno and the Massaro Community Farm in Woodbridge, a community match fund project. We like that. And the Yale program on climate change has a new note: changes in U.S. voters' top reasons to reduce global warming. People get involved in climate action for all sorts of reasons. Knowing why is valuable because it helps climate communicators better understand their audience and develop better messages to reach them, and I can tell you that's true. In our chronology section, where time waits for snowman, heck yeah, you're invited. Please plan to join us for the 2024 Sustainable CT Awards celebration on November 13th at the Katharine Hepburn Cultural Arts Center, The Kate, in Old Saybrook. This event is sponsored by our good friends at Orsted, Foam Cycle, Envest Asset Management, and Posigen. Remember, this is our big show for the year, folks, and this year we'll be celebrating a record number of award-winning towns. A huge deal, so don't miss it. And for sure, sponsorship opportunities are still available for this event. Join us in working for a better Connecticut. Don't wait. Contact Jessica LeClaire, 860-259-4767, to discuss options and details. Hey, the Connecticut Department of Housing is currently hosting a series of virtual roundtable discussions, and your input is crucial in shaping the future of housing and homelessness strategies across the state. They've got multiple dates focusing on various urban areas. Check them out. The Yale Clean Energy Conference is coming. This annual in-person convening of leading experts will discuss clean energy justice, finance, technology policy, and careers on Thursday, October 10th, noon to 7:30 p.m., and Friday, October 11th, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You like maps? You like data? Well, who doesn't, really? The Yukon Center for Land Use Education and Research is holding a 30-minute webinar about the GIS landscape, where and how to find maps and data for Connecticut, October 10th at 1 p.m. The Community Foundation of Eastern Connecticut's End Hunger Connecticut campaign is currently looking to hire a new policy coordinator to work on policy and advocacy initiatives related to anti-hunger efforts in Connecticut. Very cool. Applications must be submitted by October 11th with a November 4 start date, so get on it. Join the University of Connecticut and the Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection, that's deep to you and me, for a free 2-hour workshop to discuss the community and environmental health of New London. That's right, they want to learn what's important to you as a member of the New London community. Free food and free childcare provided. Yowza! It's an in-person event, 26 Broad Street, New London, October 12th, 10 a.m. to noon. You can celebrate Indigenous identity and culture at the Saucahog Harvest Festival on October 12th, Kenny Park, 183 Windsor Avenue in Windsor, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. The community will gather, celebrate, recognize, and honor the history, art, food, music, culture, traditions, and indigenous beliefs of Hartford and Connecticut tribes. Councils of Governments, COGS, across Connecticut are collaborating to host an in-person climate action forum on Wednesday, October 23rd at Middlesex Community College, 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Municipal staff, commission members, and community groups with climate and sustainability-related responsibilities are invited to attend. Hey, speaking of DEEP, the Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection announced the expansion of the successful DEEP Climate Resilience Fund program to better enable communities access to federal funding for climate resilience. Virtual public meetings will be held October 24th and 30th, with written comments due November 8th. The Connecticut Invasive Plant Working Group 2024 Symposium will be a full-day in-person program on October 29th, 8 a.m. to 4:45 p.m. This year's theme is Real Talk, heck yeah, making an impact in invasive plant management. The town of Groton is seeking consultant services to support their climate-ready Groton plan. Sealed proposals will be received until 2:30 p.m. on November 6th, 2024. You're rocking, Groton. The U.S. Department of Energy's Clean Energy to Communities program, C2C, is now accepting applications for a new round of peer learning cohorts. Participants in C2C peer learning cohorts receive strategic and technical assistance, access to training materials, tools, and the best practices, and the chance to collaborate with peers across the country. The cohorts start in January 2025 and last 6 months. Applications are due by Halloween. Booyah! October 31. Don't be scared now. And didn't we already mention the Long Island Sound? Well, the Long Island Sound Studies Draft 2025 Comprehensive Conservation and Management Plan is available for review and public comment from now until November 22, 2024. Come on, access the plan, give them some feedback. And we have a last word or two about 1% for the Planet. You may have heard of these folks, but if not, you should, thanks to the recommendation of 1% for the Planet member James Osborne of Envest Asset Management. Sustainable CT was recently accepted as a 1% for the Planet partner. Member businesses like Envest commit to donating at least 1% of annual sales directly to environmental partner organizations like us. Members and partners alike are strictly vetted and qualified, so we're pretty darn proud to have made the grade, but more than that, we're excited to be part of a growing movement to bring corporate dollars to bear on the existential issue of saving our planet. So if you're looking for yet another incentive and method to support the essential work of Sustainable CT, consider becoming a 1% for the Planet member. We and the planet will thank you. Yes, we will. And you can read all about it in this month's exciting edition of Actions of Impact, the official Sustainable CT newsletter, except no substitutes. Do yourself a favor and subscribe. And you can do that where we're all part of the 99% here at sustainableCT.org.